playoff hopes alive with a 30-25 victory in the first game. Will Honolulu do the same? Right back to throw. Right under the middle. It's inside the 5, down to the 3. Third down and 2. The clock is ticking. Give the ball to Johnny. He's not in the game. 4 wide receivers. Caleb Wright 3 yards away. Throws to the end zone and is incomplete. 4th down and Fierro knocked it away again. 4th and 2 from the 3. I think you got to put Johnny English on the field. You got to make him a playmaker. You got to keep the legends guessing. Fierro is winning this game with 4 passes defended, and they're going to go empty backfield 4 wide. They are going to throw to try to win it. 13-9 Legends right out of the shotgun, back to pass. Caleb Wright looking for a receiver, has time. Time is running out. Caleb Wright's got to throw it. Caleb Wright is sacked, and the ball game is over. Larry Henderson. The game fittingly ends on a sack. And the Honolulu Legends escape an upset by the Cleveland Vipers. Cleveland goes the final 8 quarters of their season without a touchdown. And Honolulu survives and remains in the playoff race. The definition of Cleveland's season. 3 yards away from a victory. And we're down to 1 timeout for the Vipers. Cleveland will end the season 1-7. Honolulu will improve to 3-4. They've got a lot of work to do. The 3-4 Honolulu Legends will take on the 3-4 San Francisco Bulldogs next week. At a time to be determined. We have to work our plans around Easter. By the way, guys, if we had a Sunday night game on Easter, would you be here? They're going to hand it off to Noel Kreis to waste some more time. And it's 3rd and 13 now. Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe coming up with your post-game highlight stats and analysis. A crazy game here in Cleveland. The Legends hold on thanks to their 2 gold defenders, Larry Henderson and June Fierro, stepping up. They're going to hand it off to Kreis, and Kreis is dropped. And that is your ball game. The final score, Honolulu 13, Cleveland 9. Dan and Peter have the post-game report next.
And gets taken down well short of the markers. With this one in the books, let's take a look back at some of the action. So, the ball game is over. Let's take a quick look back at how it went with our post-game show. We'll start this one off late in the 3rd quarter. Number 9 went to the air trying to convert on 3rd down, and he found his man. That set up a 32-yard field goal. Later on in the 4th quarter, all at their own 14-yard line. Number 9 would find his target on this one. Unfortunately, the drive stopped shortly afterwards, and they had to punt it away. Midway through the 4th, the Vipers behind by 4. Number 24 is going to show a little athleticism here as he finds an opening, and then he's off to the races. They climb back again and are now down by 1. The Legends, still middle of the 4th. Number 9 connected with his man on this one. That set up a 32-yard field goal. The Legends out in front, 13-9. Number 9 went up top on 4th down as they decide to go for it, and it turns out to be the right call. Unfortunately, they couldn't capitalize on the big play, and they turned the ball over on down. And that's where we'll have to leave this one. The Legends edge out a win, 13-9. Okay, here's your 2K Sports Player of the Game.
Number 43 showed us exactly why he's a legend. What a performance. and I have no doubt that this isn't the last time he'll showcase his talents. We'll be hearing much more from this guy as time goes on.
For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
So the Honolulu Legends somehow survive. Welcome to the SFL Studios in San Antonio. The Legends win 13-9 over the Cleveland Vipers. The Vipers go 8 straight quarters at the end of the season without scoring a touchdown. A rough season indeed for Cleveland. Only 299 yards today. Honolulu won despite 11 first downs and no touchdowns besides that first quarter bomb to Lawrence Kirkland. And Walker finishes the day ugly, 15 for 29, but did have 277 yards passing. 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Both quarterbacks were sacked 4 times in this game. Right, another poor performance. English put the team on his back late, 29 carries, 98 yards. He also had 12 catches for 82 yards. Goodspeed had some big grabs, 9 for 79 on a quiet day for King, who had just 3 catches on 10 targets. Well defended today by Honolulu's secondary. Lawrence Kirkland, the big man, 7 catches, 167 yards. Iba just 2 for 37. Defensively, Cameron Brantley all over the field, 11 tackles, 3 assisted, 1 pass defended, and 2 tackles for loss. Sape had 4 tackles for loss for the Vipers. Brock had 6 tackles. Fierro had 6 tackles and 5 passes defended, 4 in the final minute. Grayson also had 5 tackles, and Larry Henderson ends the night with 2 sacks. That puts Larry Henderson, I believe, atop the sack leaders this year, and I'm looking to confirm that for you, and that is correct. Now 6.5 sacks on the season for Larry Henderson. So the Vipers season is over. They'll try to regroup after 2 poor showings here in the Summer 15 season, our 5th anniversary season, but their season is done at 1-7. Honolulu's continues at 3-4. They will face the 3-4 San Francisco Bulldogs in a monster game next week. Also next week, the 3-4 Oklahoma City Renegades will host the 4-3 Orlando Intimidators. There's a lot of good football left to be played in this league. Game of the week tomorrow night, New York and Minneapolis. Starts at 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. From all of us here in Cleveland, Ohio, I'm your play-by-play commentator, Cameron Irvine. We'll see you on the flip side. That's tomorrow. Same time, same place. Good night.